It was one warm summer's night when naughty Norman decided to go down to the Playmobil campsite, and the fire was ready lit and the scene was set. So he called for the Pontypandy fire crew to come and join him, but I wonder who would come. Let's see. So first in, after naughty Norman, was Fireman Sam. He had come from the boathouse where he had been riding Neptune, the lifeboat. And he said, "Are you okay, naughty Norman?" And Norman was great. "Who else is coming?" asked Sam. "Well, I dunno," said Norman, "but I asked everyone to come." And Officer Steele turned up, and he said, "Wow, look at this cool fire, Sam. I hope you've brought your extinguisher to put it out." "But I haven't," said Fireman Sam. "But who else would come?" "It's only Elvis." And Elvis jumped straight onto the sleeping bag, and he said, "Whoa, this is loads of fun, guys. We should camp out tonight. What a great idea." So Norman, Fireman Sam, and Officer Steele got round the fire and said, "Come on, Elvis, get up." So Elvis stood up and said, "Wow, it's really, really warm, this fire is. Maybe we could go to sleep now." So naughty Norman jumped into the sleeping bag, followed by Elvis, who went into the tent. Fireman Sam sat down and said, "Right, guys, you get some sleep, and I'll keep an eye on this fire. Because, just remember, every time you go camping, and if you make a fire with an adult, you have to make sure the fire goes out before you go to sleep, because it's really dangerous leaving a fire unattended when it could spread. So if you guys like camping, don't forget to subscribe." Tom Thomas was at the Pontypandy office playing with his new remote-controlled helicopter, which is just like the real one down in Pontypandy. And as he was playing with it, he was having lots and lots of fun. But he was waiting for Sam to come round to see his new remote-controlled helicopter. "Wow," said Sam, "is this it? It's really big for a remote-control one," said Sam. "Look, it's half the size of us." "That's it," said Tom Thomas. "It's really good. It's made of metal, and it's really fast as well, and agile." "Do you think I could have a go?" said Fireman Sam. "Well, I don't know," said Tom Thomas. "You haven't really used it before, and it's really dangerous if you don't use it correctly," said Tom Thomas. "I'll be alright," said Sam. "You know I'm really good at driving helicopters." "Yeah, I know, but this one could be really difficult, as it's only a little toy helicopter." But Tom Thomas agrees to give Fireman Sam a go anyway, even though he hasn't had experience before driving one. So Fireman Sam says, "Come on, Tom Thomas, chuck me the controller." So he goes over to get the controller off Tom Thomas. So once Fireman Sam has got the controller, he can have a go, and up into the sky the remote control helicopter went. But oh no, it got out of control, and it hit the side of the office. "Oh no, look, it fell down," said Sam, and they rushed over to see if it was okay. Luckily, the helicopter was just fine, and even more luckily, no one got hurt. And this is why you should always learn before you take things up in the sky. But at least nothing was hurt. Nobody was hurt, and the helicopter is just fine, said Tom Thomas. But at least they both had loads of fun. If you like the little remote-controlled helicopter that Fireman Sam and Tom Thomas played with today, don't forget to subscribe and comment in the box below. Pontypandy office, and he was just about to go on the computer. So he heads over to the computer, and he realizes something's wrong. The computer wasn't working. So Sam said, "Oh, it must be that silly aerial again. That satellite dish can't be working." So Sam heads upstairs to go and see if the satellite's off or something. So when he gets outside, he can see that the aerial is loose. So he climbs up, and he tries to fix it himself without the ladder, which is really dangerous. And oh no, Sam gets stuck. He shouldn't have climbed up there without the ladder, but he didn't have a ladder to hand. So he shouted for help. "Help, help!" shouted Fireman Sam, as he waited for someone to come. Eventually, someone did come, and it wasn't just anyone. It was one of the best DC Marvel figures of all time, Batman. And Batman said, "Hold on, Sam, I've brought the fire truck with me, so I can extend the ladder up to you and you can climb down." "Great job, Batman," shouted Fireman Sam. So Fireman Sam used the ladder to climb back down, and he couldn't thank Batman enough. "I knew you was one of my favourite superheroes of all time, but I really didn't expect you to come out of anyone," said Sam. "I'm always here to help," said Batman. "Just give me a shout and I'll come. What are friends are for, after all?" So Batman saved the day, and Fireman Sam can get back to work. And that's why we have superhero friends, so we can help each other out. What a great lineup! Don't forget to subscribe. We have Jupiter, the fire engine, Mike Flood's van, and Venus. And Venus was Officer Steele's favourite, for many reasons. But Sam said, "Watch this now, guys. Watch what Jupiter can do." So Sam went to the side of Jupiter and pressed a button. And as he pressed the button, the arm on top of Jupiter started to move. "Wow," said Mike Flood. "That's really cool, Sam. I bet that's come in handy lots and lots over the years." "It most certainly has," said Fireman Sam. "But what makes a fire engine special?" "Well, every fire engine is special because it all saves lives. But Jupiter is Pontypandy's special fire engine for many reasons. It saved cats, dogs, houses, shops, you name it, and Jupiter's probably put a fire out on it. It's just the way Jupiter is, and it's the most reliable of all the vehicles in the Pontypandy fleet." But what about Venus? Well, Venus is a special fire engine all of its own. It's got a massive water tank on the back, and it's saved lots and lots of tree forest fires over the years, including the Great Fire of Pontypandy. That was the best day it's ever had, but it's really useful for all kinds. But what about your van, Mike? Mike Flood's van? "Well," Mike said, it's just a van, really. I don't know what to say. I put my tools in it, I take my daughter to school in it, and I come home in it. I also go shopping in it occasionally, when the time is right." "That's great," said Officer Steele. "Your van looks really cool. So if you guys liked Jupiter, Venus, or Mike Flood's mechanic's van, let us know in the comments below who is your favourites and why. Don't forget to subscribe," said Sam. Tom Thomas had come to the Pontypandy fire station to see Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig. But he could smell smoke from somewhere, he said. And oh no, it looks like the new Pontypandy fire station's on fire. "Quick, Tom Thomas, call for help." So Tom Thomas called for help. While Fireman Sam was at the old fire station, he answered the phone. And Tom Thomas was on the other side, and he said, "Quick, Sam, we need your help." So Fireman Sam jumps into Jupiter, and he heads over to the new fire station. And off he goes. Meanwhile, Daddy Pig answered the phone while it rang. And Daddy Pig said, "Oh no, Peppa, quick, you have to go. The new Pontypandy fire station's on fire. Quick, go." And Peppa Pig jumps into the fire engine and she zooms off. Meanwhile, at the Pontypandy fire station, Jupiter and Venus make a quick escape. And they have to get out of there quick, and they go down the slide. "Oh, he's stuck." "But let's go." So they waited for Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig to arrive. So once Sam got there, he said, "Oh, I can't believe this new fire station's on fire. Tom Thomas, what happened? And where's Peppa Pig? We need her quick." "I did ring her," said Tom Thomas. And it wasn't long before Peppa arrived, and Peppa said, "Oh no, gosh, look at the fire. We need to put this out quick. So let's go. Let's jump on to Jupiter." So Fireman Sam's in control of Jupiter, while Peppa Pig is going to put the fire out. Or at least try to put it out. "Quick, guys, let's get to work." So they get to work putting the fire out. finally, the last fire was put out by Peppa Pig, and it was only the small one, right at the end, which was just putting up a fight. But eventually, Peppa managed to put the fire out with persistence and not giving up. So come on guys, great job, said Fireman Sam, who was sitting in the front of Jupiter. We really worked as a team. Well done guys, I'm really proud of you, said Fireman Sam. And Peppa, where's your fire outfit? Well, said Peppa, I was at Mommy and Daddy's house, and when I got the call, so I didn't have time to get to the fire station and change. Oh, that's fine, said Fireman Sam. At least our new fire station is back up and running again. Don't forget to subscribe, said Sam. Hey Sam. Hey Peppa. What are you up to? Oh, we are just at the lifeboat station, and we're going to have a look at these cool boats from Pontypandy with Fireman Sam uses and Peppa Pig in the rescues. So they jump off Neptune and they say, come on, what boat should we look at first? Let's take a look at Titan, one of the biggest boats in the fleet. Wow, said Peppa. What a big boat. We've got a hose on the front, a rope on the front for rescues. On the side, we've got a rubber dinghy. And on the top, we've got a speaker and a light, so we can see in the dark, and people can hear us when we come in. There's also another hose at the back to put out fires on the open ocean. Wow, said Peppa. I wish I could fit in there to drive it, because this is one of Peppa's favourite rescue boats. So next we're going to take a look at Neptune. And Neptune can't put out any fires, but nevertheless, it's one of the most famous boats in Pontypandy. It can carry up to 4 or 5 people at a time, and it's really fast, which makes it really good so they can get to rescues really quick. And Peppa loves Neptune because it's the same colour as her jacket. And last but not least is Fireman Sam's favourite, the little jet ski from the Ocean Rescue Centre. Now this can't do much. All it can do is get you to the job really quick. And you could save one person on the back. But this is Sam's favourite. So let us know in the comments below what boat you would like if you was a fire officer. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe some of the cool vehicles in Pontypandy. Of course we do, said Sam and Peppa Pig. So Nurse Flood stepped forward with her little ambulance, and her little ambulance was so cool. She's got a little siren on top. She got little crosses on all doors. The back door opens where all the patients can go. And she's got another cross on the other side, and even green wheels. And I love my little ambulance, said Nurse Flood. It's really cool, said Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig. Come on, Peppa, show us your fire engine. So Peppa stepped forward and showed us the fire engine. She's got cool fire signs on it, and on the back she's got a fire extinguisher, a bucket and an axe. Wow, said Nurse Flood. That's really, really cool. And she's also got a cool little vent and like a little smiley face on the front, and a siren on top too. And Peppa said, I really love my fire engine. It's the best. So Fireman Sam stepped forward with a cool Pontypandy 4x4. And it's got some cool noises it can make. Just listen, said Sam.
I'm gonna need your help, mate.
So as you can see, Tom Thomas, his voice comes out of the 4x4. It has some cool doors, it has a cool back door, and some sirens on top, and all the kit you need, just in case you get stuck in the Pontypandy forest one day. It's also got a cool spare tyre on the back, a spade on one side, and some really chunky tyres, and some lights on the front, just so you can see where you're going in the dark. So Peppa, Fireman Sam, and Nurse Flood have all got different vehicles, and they all serve a different purpose, but they're all just as much as loved as each other. So let us know in the comments below, what's your favourite? Was at the Pontypandy fire station when Percy and Thomas came round. "Hey Thomas, hey Percy," said Fireman Sam. And Thomas got really excited and fell over. "Oh, are you okay?" "I'm just great." And Thomas was falling over all the time. He just couldn't get enough of the new Pontypandy fire station. "So could we go up top and try a slide out?" And down Thomas went. "Come on, Percy," shouted Thomas and Fireman Sam. "Give it a go." And Percy went down. "Oh no, but Percy fell and he got stuck. Are you okay, Percy?" "I'm great." "So can we open this surprise egg that's on top of the fire station, Fireman Sam?" "Of course you can. This isn't any surprise egg. This is a special Thomas and Friends surprise egg I made earlier." "Wow," said Thomas and Percy. "Look at them cool surprise train toys. There's a little one just like me," said Percy. "Look. But I wonder if you guys could name the other two on the left-hand side." Don't forget to subscribe if you like surprise eggs. Just coming back, Fireman Sam, Pontypandy fire station, when he seen a small Venus, but he was driving the big Venus. And Sam said, "Wow, look at this little remote control Venus." So he jumps out and he takes a closer look. And he said, "Wow, that's amazing. I wonder who left it for me." "Well, it could only be one person, Sam. It might be one of your best friends." And as Sam looked around, Peppa Pig showed up. And Peppa Pig said, "Oh, do you like it, Sam? I bought it just for you." And Fireman Sam was really appreciative of what Peppa Pig did for him. "You really bought this little remote control Venus for me?" "Of course I did. I thought it'd come in handy if you ever get to a fire that's really dangerous. So come on, let's take it for a drive." So they test the remote control car out. Sam said, "Thanks, Peppa. You really spoilt me today. This is one of the best toys I've had all year. It's really cool and it'll definitely come in handy for when we got a rescue that needs it." And Peppa Pig said, "It's okay, Sam. What are friends for?" And Elvis. So Peppa and Sam had a great day at the fire station when they were expecting some of the special friends to come round, Thomas and Friends. And Thomas the Tank arrived and said, "Hey guys, how are you?" "Oh, we are just great," said the fireman. But who would come next? "It's only James," said Elvis. "We love James because he's red, just like our fire engines." "Wow. But where's our friend Diesel?" asked Fireman Sam. "He's coming soon," said James. "He won't be long, but he's a bigger train and heavier, so it takes him a little bit longer to get here." "Oh, I'm finally here," said Diesel. "Wow, look at that slide," said Diesel. "Can we have a go?" "Of course," said Fireman Sam. So the trains headed up to the top, while Fireman Sam and Elvis was going to watch them, but I wonder who would go first. "Okay, it's James's to go first." So James went down the slide. "Wow, that was amazing," said Fireman Sam and Elvis. "That looks like lots of fun. Come on, guys," shouted James. But Diesel rushed it, and oh no, he hit Fireman Sam and Elvis over. "Are you okay, guys?" said Diesel. But Fireman Sam and Elvis were fine, and they were just laughing, laying on the floor. And they found it really funny that James and Diesel took different routes down the slide. "Oh, I'm glad you're okay. I was really worried there," said Diesel. "Come on, Thomas. It's your turn now." Last but not least, Thomas decided to go down the slide a little bit slower than what Diesel did. Wow, but he hit James. Oh no, but James just found it really funny too. That was lots of fun, guys. So Thomas and Friends really like the new fire station down in Pontypandy. You can have lots of fun with different characters if you just use your imagination, said Elvis. Don't forget to subscribe, said Sam. Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig were at the Pontypandy fire station, and the air show was on. And today the air show was going to lend Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig their aeroplanes. Wow, here's one now, and this one's numbered number 1, said Peppa, and it's blue, just like Sam's jumper. Wow, that's amazing. Look at him flying in the sky, Sam, said Peppa. Really cool, said Sam. And he landed. Is that it? No, it was his friend's turn to have a go as well. So the red helicopter came in, and Peppa shouted, "Look, it's on fire!" "No, it's not," said Sam. "That's just a sticker on the front," as the aeroplane flied around the Pontypandy fire station. So once they landed, Peppa and Sam said, "Jump out, guys. Can we have a go?" "Wow, let's jump in," said Peppa. So Peppa jumps in the blue one, and Sam jumps in the red one, because Sam loves red as his favourite colour, just like Jupiter the fire engine. Once Sam was in, he circled around, and he flew around the Pontypandy fire station. "Go on, Peppa, now it's Peppa's turn." So Peppa was hanging out one side, and Peppa shouted, saying, "Wow, I can see why you guys enjoy driving these so much. It's so much fun." And Peppa really likes the blue number 1 plane. "Could we borrow 'em for the weekend?" asked Sam and Peppa. "Oh, I don't know about that," said the Imaginext men. "Oh, go on, just this once. We'll look after 'em, we promise, and we'll clean 'em." "Okay." And they shook hands. So they agreed to lend the planes to Peppa and Sam for the weekend. Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to take a look at some cool Fireman Sam die-cast toy cars. We've got Neptune, Venus, and Jupiter, which are probably the 3 of the most famous trucks and boats from the fire station. And these are all in metal, so they are hard die-cast toys, and they really nice detail on them. So let's take a closer look at each one individually, and let's see how much detail they really have. So first off, we're going to look at Neptune, which is the boat, and they use the boat to do rescues at sea. And you can see it has loads of cool detail on it, and it's got a metal frame with plastic detail on it, which is really nice. So let's take a look at Venus next, which has got a metal frame again. It's got a little hose on the top, some lights, the wheels work and they all go round. And you can even see inside Venus, and you can see the steering wheel and the seats. So let's take a look at probably the most famous fire truck in the world, Jupiter. Again, we have a metal base. There's no moving parts on any of these, but they're really, really cool. And you can buy a new fire station which matches the die-cast toys, which you can see in another video. So the wheels move on all the vehicles, which is really nice. So if you guys like the new Fireman Sam die-cast toys, let me know in the comments below what you think, and let me know if anyone's got any of them, because it's a cool collection we could all collect. Don't forget to subscribe for more cool videos. Oh no, it looks like a claw's come out to take out the Pontypandy fire crew with Fireman Sam and the rest of his crew. But oh no, it's just a rescue claw from the new Fireman Sam range. Now this claw can be used in all rescues, to pick up cars, to pick up boats, to pick up even the Pontypandy fire station if you need to, just like this. So we pick up Neptune, so let's try to pick up Thomas and Fireman Sam. So let's pick up Jupiter as well, to see if we can pick up one of the best fire engines in the world. And then we'll take a closer look at how it works. So Jupiter, come here. So we pick up Jupiter, as easy as that. And as you can see, the claw is mighty strong, which can pick up anything from the Fireman range. So let's take a closer look at the actual rescue claw itself to see how it works. So as you can see, it's got some really great detail on the front of it. The claws close just like this. We've got some really nice bolts which make it look real, and it basically works off a little arm on the back which attacks to your arm, and it can be used as a claw just like your fingers, which is really cool. So if you guys like this new Fireman was at the lifeboat rescue station down in Pontypandy, don't forget to subscribe. And he was waiting for one of his best friends to arrive, which was Thomas the tank engine. And Thomas said he had a new boat. Wow! Is that your new boat? Said Fireman Sam to Thomas the tank. Of course it is. Well, it's Daddy Pig's, but I borrowed it from him. Really? Well, yeah, I'm thinking about buying it, but I'm just giving it a test drive. I'll probably buy it if you let me be part of the Pontypandy fire crew when I can come out on rescues with you, said Thomas the tank engine. So look, just have a look what I can do. So Thomas proceeded to show off in his new boat. Show me what you can do again. So Sam nearly fell out of the boat, but he held on to Thomas the tank engine. And Fireman Sam was really impressed with the new speedboat that Thomas had brought to the lifeboat station down in Pontypandy. And he said, you can definitely, and I mean definitely, come out on rescues with us. This will be ideal. So they agreed to try the boat out as a rescue boat. If you guys like the boat, don't forget to subscribe and comment in the box below. Fireman Sam was at the boathouse today when Zuma came round in his hovercraft, and Sam said, wow, how are you, Zuma? I haven't seen you for ages. I've got a surprise for you, said Zuma to Fireman Sam. And Zuma came back with a new hovercraft. Wow, said Fireman Sam, that is massive. Let's look at the propellers on the back. Look how big they are. It's bigger than my fireboat, Neptune. Wow, that's amazing, Zuma. Where did you get it from? Well, I upgraded from the small one, because the small hovercraft just couldn't keep up with you, Sam. But I'm hoping with these big jets on the back, maybe I can keep up with you, and we can get to jobs quicker. Can I have a go? Said Sam. Of course you can. So Zuma let Sam sit in the new hovercraft, because Zuma's nice like that. And Sam said, wow, Zuma, you've really outdone yourself. This is fantastic. I can't wait to get to work in this. So Fireman Sam and Zuma really like the new hovercraft, and it could come in handy for loads of different types of jobs. If you like the new hovercraft from Paw Patrol Zuma, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, said Hey Sam. Guys, said Fireman Sam and Tom Thomas, come and look around our new fire station down in Pontypandy. It's super cool and has loads of cool features. Let's take a look. The first feature is this cool automatic garage door where Jupiter, Neptune and Venus can all come out of. We have this cool helicopter's platform for Tom Thomas and his helicopter, the office. We have this cool road which runs along the front of it and goes up to the second story where all the action can take place. So up here we have a special door for Jupiter to come out of in case of an emergency, and from this high vantage point we can take a look around the Pontypandy and make sure everyone's safe. So if you guys like the new fire station, let me know what you like about it the most, said Fireman Sam. I can't wait to get to work, so let's go. Don't forget to subscribe, said Fireman Sam. Hey, Tayo, what are you doing up there? Oh, I'm stuck, said Tayo to Chase. And Chase said, come on, don't mess about, get down. But Tayo wasn't messing around. He couldn't get down and he was stuck up there. Oh no, we better call for some help. So they waited for Fireman Sam to arrive. And once Fireman Sam got there, he said, oh no, Tayo, what are you doing on top of the shop in Pontypandy? No way. I'll try to get you down myself, but you might be a little bit too heavy for me. But Sam, being the fireman that he is, he tried his best to get Tayo down from the roof. But as he tried to lift him up, he couldn't, because the bus is too heavy. So this means only one thing. We have to get the big crane in and the big claw to pick Tayo up and put him down for us. What a great idea, said Chase. That'll make our lives much easier. So they waited patiently for the claw to arrive, and it wasn't long until the Pontypandy Fireman claw came, and this claw is really handy because it can grab stuff at high distances and put them on the floor safely. So he tries to get a grip onto Tayo, and Tayo said, "Oh, this is scary, but it's okay." And Tayo was saved from near danger. And the claw said, "He'll see you later." So working as a team, Fireman Sam and Chase from Paw Patrol managed to save Tayo. But it'll always be a mystery why Tayo was on top of the roof. If you have a guess of why he was on top of the roof, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, said Chase. At the lifeboat station down in Pontypandy, Thomas and Percy showed up and no one was home. And Thomas and Percy had a great idea. Percy said, "Come on, Thomas, shall we go on one of the boats, Neptune, and have a little drive around? Or a little paddle around, seems it's a boat." "I dunno," said Thomas, but he soon jumped on, and it wasn't long before Thomas and Percy headed off. "Where are we going?" said Percy. "Well, let's go round and go inside where we can be safe and it can be nice and warm." So Percy and Thomas headed off towards the lifeboat station to go round the back. And around the back they could both get in and stay on firm ground where they would be nice and safe and nice and warm. So Thomas said, "Come on, Percy, let's jump off." So Thomas jumped off, followed by Percy. And they enjoyed their little ride on the boat. Sometimes you don't have to go far to enjoy yourself. It's all about who you're with. And Thomas and Percy are best friends, so they wouldn't be any happier with anyone else.
Okay, let's get busy. Press the key. Jupiter. Neptune. Tom, it's gonna be a busy day. Station Officer Steele. Good work, everyone. Elvis. On our way, sir. Norman. It wasn't me. The Mountain Rescue 4x4. Penny. You're a hero. The Mountain Rescue Helicopter. Venus. Find Jupiter. Jupiter. Great work. Find Penny. You're a hero. Great work. Find the Mountain Rescue Helicopter. The Mountain Rescue Helicopter. Great work. What is this? The Mountain Rescue 4x4. Great work. Who is wearing orange overalls? Tom. Great work. Who is wearing glasses? Norman. Great work. Who is always getting into trouble? Norman. Great work. Press the key.
If you guys like this Fireman Sam activity set, don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe below. Thanks for watching.
Press the key.
Fireman Sam was at the lifeboat station waiting for Nurse Flood, and when she came, she fell off the jet ski because of a wave that hit her. Oh no, help, Sam, shouted Nurse Flood. I'm on my way, said Fireman Sam as he jumped into Neptune. And he said, hold on, I'm coming. Come on, Sam, let's save the day. Let's get Nurse Flood on the boat for safety. So Sam reached over and he grabbed Nurse Flood's hand, and he saved the day, as always. Good job, said Nurse Flood. You really saved me, Sam. Thanks. That's okay. Just be careful out in the ocean, because the sea can be a really dangerous place if you're not used to it. I know. I should have waited for you to come and get me. That's okay. At least you're alright now. Just be careful next time. Don't forget to subscribe.